Good morning. My name is Tad Koriath, and I serve as the music director over at Boulder Valley UU Fellowship, just down the road in Lafayette. And for the past few weeks, your choir from UUCB and the fellowship choir from Boulder Valley, we've been working together to prepare this service for you for about the last 6 weeks or so. It's a lot of hard work that's gone into this. Many hours of rehearsals, but we hope it's a lot. But there's something special, I think, that connects our congregations and our ministries that makes it all worth it. Makes it a valuable endeavor, I think, for all of us. There's an abundance of wonderful music in store for you today, so we'll get right back to it. Will you please rise in body or in spirit and join us in our opening hymn? It is number 108, My Life Flows On, an Endless Song, 108 in the gray hymnal.
Oh, it is good to sing together. If you are in the back and want to be surrounded on all sides by the choir, you should come up and join me. There's a few more seats in front. I'm Reverend David Schwartz. I serve as minister here at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Boulder. And one of the things that I love about this congregation is that we make room. And I don't mean that just as like a passive-aggressive reminder to like squeeze in. I'm thinking of it too, the way that it matters to make space, just like at the fellowship, for everyone who wants to be a part of this thing that we're doing together. I'm thinking of that this morning in this full house, and I'm thinking of it too with the vote coming at 12:30 this afternoon at the special congregational meeting to authorize a capital campaign to make like a little bit more room for us to all fit. If you're joining online, fill out a visitor form in the link in the description. We'd love to connect with you. And to give you some idea of what we're all about, let me tell you our mission. We say that here we connect bravely and deepen spiritually, that we embody justice and always love. And what that means, I think, is that the community is inviting you into this shared time together. But it's also inviting you into a way of living, a way of moving through the world. It's inviting you to follow a particular map that might transform you in the process. Each week when we gather, we light our chalice just as 1,000 other congregations do around the country. It is a symbol of our Unitarian Universalist past and present and future. It's a visible reminder of our interconnection. We're not bound together. We're not united by a creed, by this specific list of things everyone is supposed to believe, all in exactly the same way. We're united instead by shared values and by the commitments that we make to each other about how we will create this community for one another and how we'll take our values out these walls into the world to make them real. Will you join in saying the words of our mission as I light the chalice this morning? We gather in fellowship
to connect bravely, deepen spiritually, embody justice, and always love.
Many of us gathered in this building the day after the presidential election, asking ourselves that exact question. What am I going to do? Many of us still ask ourselves several times a week or several times a day, what am I going to do? We can see that our neighbors are hurting. We know that harm is actively being done to the most vulnerable among us. And sometimes we feel so afraid, and sometimes we feel so angry. But the promise we are trying to keep, because we are people of faith, and especially because we are Unitarian Universalists, is to always make our choices based on protecting the things that we love. That's one of the very best things about showing up here in this place together, because each one of us is holding on to that promise in the best way that we are able. To move through the world, letting our choices be guided by love. Sometimes that's easy, like sharing your pizza with someone or sitting down to color together. And sometimes that's a lot harder, like slowing down and taking deep breaths when you are really angry and you might want to say something mean. But what we say in our covenant each week, and in some version in every service that you attend here, is that we know that we won't always get it right. But we show up here together as a way of reminding ourselves that it's worth it to try our very best. It's worth it to start over again if you get it wrong. And even if you mess it up, there are hundreds of people here and down the road at the fellowship in Lafayette who love you and who are in the same boat as you, trying, messing up a little bit, remembering their promise and deciding to try again, and who want to help you keep trying too.
I was only worried about the music parts. I forgot about the speaking parts. Bottom of page 6, you say? So, where are we going as a people of love in this broken world? Heaven knows. The point is that we're going together. Will it be easy? If the song is to be believed, can you guess what song? Oh, you can probably see what, yeah. The road will be muddy and rough. Somewhere along the way, the racial justice team will offer us a forum or a training. A guest speaker will appear. The UUA will release some new resources. A thoughtful sermon will bring tears to our eyes and help us drop our shoulders. Or we'll just come to the potluck and eat something delicious next to someone who makes us feel less alone. So wherever we're going someplace muddy, and we're going together. So let's sing Wo-Ya-Ya.
Will you please rise in body or in spirit? I didn't write that down to my phone. Yeah. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know within, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. take a breath with me? Yes. Some of you are getting into the habit. When you're invited to take a breath in this space, implicit is also the permission for the exhale to do whatever it needs to do. So if that's a big sigh, or if it's a little bit noisy, or if it comes with a little wiggle, all of those things are allowed every time you're invited to take a big breath in this space. So now that you know that, shall we do it again? Will you take a breath with me? Yeah. If it feels right to you and helps you find your spiritual ground, you can close your eyes. But if that invitation is not for you, you can let it pass. And let's just see what it feels like to be in your body, in this room, in this community, on this morning. One of the thoughts I love to try and hold every time I'm in a gathering is that these exact people will never meet again in this exact configuration, which means that what we've created here is something magical that we'll only experience once in our lifetime. And it's only unfolding exactly this way because you are here. It's only unfolding exactly this way because each of us said yes and decided to be here this morning. Because each of us said yes and found our way to this community. And whether today is your first time here or your 3,051st time here, your being here is a sacred and essential part of this gathering. This sacred you-ness is present in you every moment of every day. This is your inmost calm that no storm can shake. This is yours. This is your holy ground. And the world will continue to world itself around you. But you have this sacred, beautiful, essential, unshakable, holy ground available to you at all times. No one can take it from you. No one can damage it. It is always a breath away. in our shared community, we take time for ritual, the outward expression of this inward movement that sometimes unfolds over years. In moving our bodies through this shared space, in placing stones in the earth to symbolize our joys and sorrows, we are gardeners of our souls, tending and training and teaching ourselves to recognize the hope and suffering woven daily into our living, becoming a people who recognize the beauty and the tragedy which suffuse this world. There's also a beautiful and tangible reminder of our spiritual link to the community at the fellowship, and that is this beautiful wooden tray that holds the sacred earth where we place our stones. It was made for us and gifted to us by Eric Williams, who's an extremely talented woodworker and a member over at the fellowship. If you've ever attended a service there, Eric also made the gorgeous wooden pulpit that sits on the dais at Boulder Valley, and many other. If you sort of open your eyes and look around at the fellowship, there are little hidden treasures all over the place that Eric has made. But we have a piece of the fellowship here that is in part of our sacred ritual every week, which is such a beautiful reminder of our relationship and our spiritual connection. So for those here in the room meeting in person, I'll invite you to come forward as you feel moved, starting with the back half of the room, and then folks in front of the windows if you feel called, and here on this side as well, and then the front part of the room. Silently take a stone, feel its weight, let your body slowly warm it, and let the stone be an emblem of your thankfulness and your worry, both, and then place it into the sacred earth in the company of all the joys and the sorrows of this gathered community. We're grateful to Barb and Fred for sharing the news that Vince Orlando was in a bike accident. He was T-boned and is in ICU. So we're asking for you to please keep his wife, Catherine Novetsky, and their son, Charles, in your thoughts. Barb also makes a note here that Scott knows how you can help. So if you feel so moved, you can check in with Scott after the service. So for Vince, for Catherine, for Charles, and for all the blessings and concerns that we carry, we hold this compassionate space with love. Did I go too fast? I'm sorry. I'll come back. We all find our way to this faith in our own time and for our own reasons. And I think if it's a faith worth keeping, it will serve us well, not only in seasons of joy, but also in seasons of darkness and doubt. The choral composer Mark Miller wrote our next piece after a stranger entered the Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston, South Carolina, and shot 10 people who were gathered to pray. Emmanuel is the oldest African Methodist Episcopal Church in the United States, often referred to as Mother Emmanuel, because of its historical and spiritual significance for Black Baptists in America. Mark Miller was at a retreat center at the time, and this song came through him the very next day as he mourned the loss of 9 of those innocent souls and struggled with the complicated emotions he must have experienced as a Black queer person of faith who has committed his life to justice. You will hear his pained resolve in the music. The rhythm is steady, but the melody is not always hopeful, which to me represents that there is no promise for any of us that our commitment to love will be shiny and easy. You may already know this. Of course, we know it well from the world surrounding us at this moment. What we have promised each other in this congregation over and over is that we will tell the truth about the state of the world and cling to hope, as hard as that may be. The language of our newly approved bylaws states that we promise to each other as Unitarian Universalists to support and assist one another, drawing from our heritages of freedom, reason, hope, and courage, building on the foundation of love. That shared statement goes on to say that love is the power that holds us together and is at the center of our shared values. We are accountable to one another for doing the work of living our shared values through the spiritual discipline of love. A few months ago, we had a beautiful lay-led service, and I was reminded of the truly prophetic letter to a young activist during troubled times. I'm looking at Susan because she read it with us during that service. Written by visionary feminist scholar Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes, in 2001, not yesterday, just like keep that in mind. But I think she knew that we would need her. I think she knew that this was not just for her moment, but for us. She writes, "Mis estimados queridos, my esteemed ones, do not lose heart. We were made for these times." I have heard from so many recently who are deeply and properly bewildered, and they are concerned about the state of affairs in our world right now. You are right in your assessments. Yet I urge you, ask you, gentle you, to please not spend your spirit dry by bewailing these difficult times. Especially, do not lose hope. Most particularly because the fact is, we were made for these times. Yes. For years, we have been learning, practicing, been in training for, and just waiting to meet on this exact plane of engagement. I cannot tell you often enough that we are definitely the leaders we have been waiting for, and that we have been raised since childhood for this time precisely. Dr. Estes writes, "I grew up on the Great Lakes and recognize a seaworthy vessel when I see one. Regarding awakened souls, there have never been more able crafts in the waters than there are right now across the world. And they are fully provisioned and able to signal one another as never before in the history of humankind. Look out over the prow. There are millions of boats of righteous souls on the waters with you. In your deepest bones, you have always known this is so. In any dark time, there is a tendency to veer toward fainting over how much is wrong or unmended in the world. Do not focus on that. Do not make yourself ill with overwhelm. There is a tendency, too, to fall into being weakened by perseverating on what is outside your reach, by what cannot yet be. Do not focus there. That is spending the wind without raising the sails. We are needed, and that is all we can know. And though we meet resistance, we more so will meet great souls who will hail us, love us, and guide us, and we will know them when they appear. One of the most important steps you can take to help calm the storm is to not allow yourself to be taken in a flurry of overwrought emotion or despair, thereby accidentally contributing to the swale and the swirl. Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world all at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. Any small, calm thing that one soul can do to help another soul, to assist some portion of this suffering world, will help immensely. It is not given to us to know which acts or by whom will cause the critical mass to tip toward an enduring good. What is needed for dramatic change is an accumulation of acts, adding to, adding more, continuing. We know that it does not take everyone on earth to bring justice and peace, but only a small, determined group who will not give up during the first, second, or 100th gale. One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Soul on deck shines like gold in dark times. The light of the soul throws sparks, can send up flares, build signal fires, causes proper matters to catch fire. To display the lantern of soul in shadowy times like these, to be fierce and to show mercy toward others, both are acts of immense bravery and greatest necessity. Struggling souls catch light from other souls who are fully lit and willing to show it. If you would help to calm the tumult, this is one of the strongest things you can do. There will always be times when you feel discouraged. I too have felt despair many times in my life, but I do not keep a chair for it. I will not entertain it. It is not allowed to eat from my plate. In that spirit, I hope you will write this on your wall. When a great ship is in harbor and moored, it is safe. There can be no doubt. But that is not what great ships are built for. We have 4 soloists who are going to make their way yonder because we need to sing that from here to here, right? And we're going to sing, if you happened to be in this building last weekend, we introduced this hymn last week. And it is such a beautiful set of lyrics about how you don't have to do it all by yourself. And that what we have here are people who will hold you up if the lantern of your soul is going out. So will you rise in body or spirit, and we'll let our soloists sing the verses, and then we'll join in on the chorus all together.
Looking for shelter in a friend. We can build a beginning, but I do not know the end. I am scared of breaking when I bend. We will carry each other on the way. My courage is your courage, and the journey is only getting longer. My strength is your strength. We will carry each other on the way.
There are prayers I don't know how to say, but I still find solace when I close my eyes to pray. What I've lost and what I hope can stay. We will carry each other on the way.
My courage is your courage, when the journey is only getting longer. My strength is your strength. We will carry
We carry each other on the way through this world. The people we know and love and hold close, the people we've never met. Each week we split our offering with local nonprofits doing tangible work to make this community more just. And this month our offering is shared with BASIC, the Boulder Area Sanctuary and Immigration Coalition. Its roots formed here in this house, and many of you were involved when Ingrid and her kids lived in sanctuary with us for years. That work continues with more risk to it than it's had. I invite you to give generously as you're able. If you're online, you can use the QR code or find a link in the video description. For us here in person, you can scan the QR code or make a donation as the ushers pass the baskets. May these gifts be used to enact justice, bringing peace and love to this community.
Ba-do-do, ba-do. Ba-do-do, ba-do. Ba-do-do, ba-do. Ba-do-do, ba-do. It's time to lay down your sword and shield, put down your stone, bring down your fighter planes, retire your drones. It's time to show the world what we've always known. We are one, we are one, we are one. We are all one people, we are all one blood. We are all Earth's children. There is only one love, there is only one love. Do-do-ba-do. Ba-do-do-ba-do. 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 It's time to decrease your anger and release your fear. Uncurl your fists, beloved, our time is here. We're going to show the world how much we've grown. We are one, we are one, we are one. We are all one people, we are all one blood. We are all Earth's children. There is only one love, there is only one love. There is one great wisdom shining on us from above. Let us convince us there is only one love, there is only one love, there is one great spirit, and there truly is enough. We are all Earth's children. There is only one love, there is only one love. Do-do-ba-do. Ba-do-do-ba-do. 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 Only one love, only one love, only one love.
Before we close, I have a few invitations. That last song was by the incredible Leah Morris, who will be gracing us with her luminous presence next weekend. There's a Friday concert at Boulder Valley and Saturday a workshop in this very room where we'll just be singing and making sounds led by Leah. All ages are welcome, all ability levels. As David said at 9 o'clock, if you can make sounds, you qualify. There's no experience necessary, just come. There's a flyer on the counter when you come in with Leah's picture on it. Scan the QR code to register. We just kind of want a rough count about how many people will be here. Please, 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 we would love to pack the house. Leah is just a luminous sunbeam, and everybody needs the musical medicine that she creates. Please come. 12:30, very important congregational meeting. We're going to vote on the capital campaign to approve the capital campaign to fund the building project. Yay! Am I forgetting anything important? Amen. Here are 60 souls on deck throwing off sparks. Oh. Well, I didn't mean it like that, but thank you. Maybe you display the lantern of your soul by making delicious soup, or by knitting, or by the full-time job of raising beautiful tiny human beings. The small, calm things you do, like giving to the offering, or calling the food pantry to find out what they need, or the work you do every day, Cindy, I love you so much, or smiling at the cashier at the grocery store. Help mend the part of the world that is within your reach. And when you feel in danger of becoming ill with overwhelm, take a breath and think of us, a full fleet of seaworthy vessels made for these times, just like you. Adding to, adding more to your signal fire, and who refuse to build a home for despair. Choir, will you rise?
There is always a light when we are ready to see it. There is always a light when we are ready to be it. To see the light, to be the light, to raise our eyes in the dark of night, to climb this hill. Together we will. There is always a light when we are ready to see it. There is always a light when we are ready to be it. To see the light, to be the light, to raise our eyes in the dark of night, to climb this hill. Together we will.
There is always love. There is always love. There is always light. To see the light, to be the light, to shine. To climb till we know. There is always light.
If you like holding people, hold a hand. If you don't want to hold a hand, we love you too. You can just hold yourself so people know. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. From this house to the world, we will go hand in hand. Shine your light, shine your soul, throw off sparks, mend the world in tiny pieces. Go in peace.